Welcome back. Joining me now is John McKay, the Program Director of the Medical Laboratory with Zane State College. How are you doing today, John?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So can you tell me a little bit about the Medical Laboratory program at Zane State?
Absolutely. So at Zane State, our program is crafted to provide students with both a hands-on training environment as well as expert knowledge on the subjects, to help our students thrive in a laboratory environment. Zane State takes a lot of pride in producing entry-level MLTs to the workforce around this local area.
Is that what would you say would make the program kind of unique at Zane State?
Yeah, definitely. And the majority, I think what makes our program the most unique is, our students usually have a job before they graduate.
Oh, wow.
So we take a lot of pride in that.
For sure, I would too. Why do you feel that there's such a demand for medical laboratory professions right now?
Well, I think that there's a few different factors. The first one would be age. 60% right now of the MLT workforce in the United States is nearing retirement age. So along with that, the laboratory field itself is just going to continue to grow, with different diagnostic and treatments growing, just ask for more laboratory techs to, be needed.
Yeah, I gotcha. What kind of hands-on training and real-world experience can students expect?
Through Zane State, we use a combination of coursework, classroom studies. We work in our campus laboratory in a controlled environment where people are okay making mistakes,
Yeah.
And then at the end of the program, we send them to a clinical rotation at a healthcare facility where they get to, hone in on their skills and develop themselves as an MLT.
I gotcha. That's pretty cool for the students. And you mentioned that most of them have a job lined up after graduation.
Yes.
What are some of those career opportunities?
Some of the different career opportunities, obviously the big one is working in the hospital, and the laboratory setting. But, it doesn't stop there. People can go into education and teach. You can work in a doctor's office and do, point of care testing there, And the majority of our MLTs that graduate, they get a job and they will actually go back to school.
Oh.
And we offer a bridge program with Muskingum University, and the bridge program allows the students to work as an MLT and fully online finish their bachelor's degree,
Wow.
which will allow them to sit for the MLS exam or the Medical Laboratory Scientist exam.
So how soon can they start their new career after they graduate then?
Oh, instantly. As soon as you graduate, you're good to go. Most places will offer you a year to take the certification exam, but like I said, most of our students will, day after graduation, they're starting their job.
Very, very cool. How can someone that's interested in this program at Zane State get started with the application process?
The first step will be applying to Zane State. It's free, but after you are accepted into Zane State, you can then apply to the MLT program, and from there we have prerequisites. We have you go through regular courses, and then once you're ready, we get started.
Very, very cool.
We did extend the application deadline this year to August 1st as well. So we still have plenty of time for more applicants.
Very, very nice. Well, I appreciate you coming in, John, and chatting with me about the medical laboratory program.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. And we'll be back after this.